Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. Today we're focusing on creating energy within our body. We're going to do that through doing some heart opening, opening up the chest. So let's go ahead and start on our hands and knees in cat and cow. Shoulders above the wrists. Go ahead and pull your chest through your arms. Tip your tailbone up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Dome the chest. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Tuck your tailbone. As always, feel free to move authentically here. Get in some side stretches or some barrel rolls, whatever feels good in your body. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale, pull the chest through the arms. Exhale, dome the back. Spread your shoulder blades apart. Come back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward. Sink your chest towards your mat. Chest doesn't have to meet the mat. We're just energetically bringing our chest down. See if you can melt the space between your shoulder blades. Hips still up in the same spot they were in our cat-cow. Exhale, tuck your tailbone. Roll your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, forward as you come forward onto your elbows. Fingertips come out on either sides of your shoulders. Forehead comes to the floor, and then press into your fingertips. Pull on up, cobra pose, shoulder blades in and down on the back. Exhale, brings you back down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, brings us back to the mat. Inhale. Come on up. Exhale, come back down. Push up and back to child's pose for just a moment. Take this time to get present on your mat. Maybe move your head from side to side. Have a little forehead massage. Come back up into our tabletop. Sweep your right arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, right hand reaches through the spot in your arm, thread the needle. Left arm can sweep up towards the sky and reach back for the bind if you want. Feel your spine opening up. Release left hand to the mat. Come back up to tabletop. Sweep the left arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, thread the left hand under the right. Sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Seek the bind if you want to. And just breathe. Feel your spine opening up. Release the right hand to the floor. Flip the toes, down dog. Pedal out your feet here. Sink the left heel to the floor and then the right. Press down through the heels of the hands. Chest pushing back towards your thighs. Feel free to do a few side stretches here if that feels good. Just wakening up the body. Walk the hands back to meet the feet, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Bend at the knees and just let your head hang heavy. Maybe sway side to side. Good. Walk your hands back to down dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right toes to the outside of the right pinky. Sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow to the inside of the right foot, and then sweep it open. Right elbow to the foot, and open up. This time, right hand to the inside of the right foot. Left knee hits the floor. Low lunge. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. And then goal post the elbows. Shoulder blades come in and down on the back. Bend more into your right leg. Opening up the chest. If you want to take the bind of the hands, go ahead and do that. Clasp them behind your back. Open up the chest. Open up the thighs. Straighten the front leg. Bend into the back leg. Runner's lunge with the hand bind if you want it. Release the hands. Right foot meets left. Down dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, left foot comes to the outside of the left pinky. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to mat. Open up. Elbow to mat. Open up. This time, right or left hand comes to the inside. Low lunge, so right knee hits the floor. Cactus the arms. Shoulder blades together and down on the back to puff out the heart. Go ahead and clasp the hands behind the back if you want to take the bind. Breathe. Sink more into the left leg. Open up through the right thigh. Runner's lunge with or without the bind. Straighten the front leg. Hinge at the hips. Reach the hands up overhead. Bend into the front leg. Release the bind. Hands come to the inside of the feet. Down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Right arm reaches up. And touch the elbow. Open up. Touch the elbow. Open up. Right hand meets left. Low lunge. Cactus the arms or clasp the hands. Open up the chest. Bend deeper into the right leg. Runner's lunge. Open up the back of the right leg. Hinge at the hips. Release the hands. Right foot meets left. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, left foot to the outside of the left fingertips. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. And then elbow to mat. Open up, elbow to mat. Open up. Left hand meets right. Low lunge, cactus the arms, or take the clasp behind your back. Open up through the chest. Sink deeper into the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. With or without the bind. Hinge at the hips. Reach the arms up, 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 up. If you have the clasp. Release, hands to the floor. Down dog. Come up to the balls of your feet. Vertebrae by vertebrae, roll into plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Come up onto the balls of your feet, bend the knees, jump step, hop your feet back behind your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep your arms up towards the sky, standing mountain pose. Hands to heart. Sweep the arms up. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands to the floor, jump, step, hop, handstand, your feet to the back of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Come onto the balls of your toes, bend at the knees, jump, step, hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep your arms up, mountain pose, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Sweep your arms up. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift. Jump, step, hop, handstand, your feet to the back of the mat. However you want to get there. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. One more time, come up onto the balls of your feet. Bend at the knees, jump, step, feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeps us up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to the heart. Go ahead again. Arms up. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands to the floor, jump, step, hop, handstand your feet back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. On your inhale, you're gonna bring your right foot to the top of the mat. Also, you have the option to handstand here. So jump off the left foot, hit a handstand, and right foot to the top of the mat. Crescent pose. Arms reach up. Open up. Fingertips point towards the back of the room. So we're creating this arch in our spine. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Left arm reaches up overhead. If you want to take a bind, you can snuggle your right shoulder on the inside of the right knee and then wrap your right hand up towards your booty and then clasp the left wrist with your right hand. If you don't want the bind, you're going to stay here. Breathe wherever you are. Release the bind if you went there. Swivel back up into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reach your right arm forward. Half moon. Lengthen through the back leg. Really kick the energy. Ground down through all four corners of your standing leg. Come through warrior three. Rotate your hips down. Bend over your right leg, standing splits. Hands come to the mat. You can play with handstand here or just go back into your chaturanga. Wherever you are, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg sweeps to the sky, inhale. Handstand, hop, get that left foot to the front of the mat, however you want to get there. Crescent pose, rise up. Inhale. Hands together and then reach your hands towards the back of the mat. Open up your chest. Nice strong core. Release and open into warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Bend deeper into the left leg. Exhale, left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. If you want to take that bind, go ahead and do that. So what you'll do, you'll snuggle your left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Reach the hand back and try to clasp that right hand. Using all the strength in our legs here. Whew. Maybe feeling a little bit of a burn in that left glute. Release the bind, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. Ground down through the left foot. Energize through the right leg. Find one spot to gaze at on the floor. Ground down through all four corners of your standing foot. Rotate the hips towards your mat. So you're in warrior three. Bend over the left leg. Standing splits as you reach the right leg up towards the sky. Opening up into the back of the left leg. Hands to the floor, jump, step, hop, handstand. Your feet to the back of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Wild thing on the left side. So reach the right toes back behind the left leg. Open up the chest. Good. Right knee in towards the chest. And then slowly bring the right leg to the top of the mat. Crescent pose. Your hands can clasp behind the back this time if you'd like. Left knee comes to the floor. See if you can bend that left knee and grab for the left foot. You can have padding underneath the left knee here if you'd like. If you have tender knees. Our goal here is to open up this left thigh, left psoas. So play into however that feels best for you. Maybe it's like this, where you're leaning forward a little bit, kind of like a twisted lizard. Maybe you have your left hand on top of the left foot, and you're opening up that way. Bring the left foot back to where it started. Warrior two. Very reminiscent of the last flow. We're just adding some embellishments. Arms reach nice and long. Inhale, exhale. Right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Maybe you take the bind, maybe you don't. Power up. Come back into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reach the right arm forward. Half moon. If you'd like to take a bind here, bend the left knee. Hand can be on a floor, on a block for some stability. And then you want to kick the left foot back. Open up through the side body, through the right or the left thigh. Release the leg, don't slingshot it. Control. Rotate the thigh so you're back into warrior three. Reach the left toes back to the back of the mat. Sweep the right leg up. Now, if you want, you can play with this little move with me. It's a bit of an arm balance, and you don't have to if you don't want to either. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna gaze between your fingertips, bring your chin towards the mat, reach the right toes up. And then if you want, see if you can kick the left leg up to meet the right too, okay? So we'll try that again. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Your chest is gonna come between your arms, chin down towards the mat. And kick the left leg up to meet the right. If you don't want to play with that, come on back to down dog with me. Inhale. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale. Left knee to left tricep. And then wild thing on the right. Open up the chest. Puff the heart up towards the sky. Slowly bring the left toes to the top of the mat. Crescent pose. You can clasp the hands behind the back if you'd like. Open up the chest. Keep bending into the left knee and then bring the right foot or right knee to the mat. Bend at the knee. Grab for the foot. However you want to stretch that right thigh, go ahead and do that now. I've got heel to booty, left hand on the floor, chest squared off towards the floor. And I'm breathing. Release the foot, swivel up, warrior two. Inhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Come on into your side angle. Feel free to bind here if you'd like. Wherever you're at, come back into warrior two, power up. Heel toe the right foot forward. Half moon. Maybe take the bind here. Bend the right leg. Grab the right ankle. And then kick that right foot back. Open up along the front of the right thigh. Release the bind. Square off your hips towards the mat. Bend into the left leg as you reach your right toes back. Three-legged down dog. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. We can try that arm balance if you want, or just go into your chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. If you're trying the balance with me, reach the left toes up towards the sky as you bring your chin towards the mat, chest between your shoulders. Kick the right leg up. Maybe play with that a few times. We're all going to go into child's pose here as you continue to play with that. And when you're ready to join us, meet us here. Take this moment to slow down your breath. To notice your heartbeat. Nice long inhales, followed by longer exhales to bring you back to a more normal heart rhythm. Come back up to your hands and your knees. If you want to play with an inversion of sorts, go ahead and do that now. You could do legs up the wall, forearm stand, handstand, headstand. You are pretty open in your chest from doing all that back bending. So if you wanted to, you could play with some back bending within your inversion. And breathe wherever you're at. When you're ready to come out of that, come back into child's pose. Head can be on your hands for a little support. When you're ready, come to a seated position. Feet come together at the front of the mat, Baddha Konasana. Grab the feet, lengthen the spine, inhale. On your exhale, hinge at the hips, not coming into your deepest fold here, but just a spot that feels good. Release, lengthen your legs. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Again, not hitting your most deep forward fold here, just a spot that feels good. Release. Roll back into your mat. So you're laying down. Let your knees knock in. Maybe windshield wiper your knees to one side and then the other. I apologize for all the coughing. I'm getting over a virus. Got a nice crack there. Come to stillness when you're ready. Let your body melt into your mat. I'm going to leave you here, but you stay here as long as you need to today. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today, and I will see you next time.